What's up, nail geeks? I am back with Glam Polish's next releases. This is essentially a fall collection, not the Halloween set. Insert evil laugh here. This release, we have two different collections, a 6-piece set each. We're going to start off with the first one. This is everyone's favorite serial killer collection. This is inspired by the TV show Dexter. So first up, we have Born in Blood. This is a red jelly with Aurora Shimmer, black and shifting iridescent glitter mix. So basically, this first 6-piece set is lots of deep, dark, vampy sort of what I would consider jelly finishes overall, and they build up very easily between 2 to 3 coats. Now, on Born in Blood, I did take it quite thin on the first 2 coats here, and then I just kind of went in a little bit normal for myself on the 3rd coat. So going to depend on how you apply, but overall, I think most of you, especially if you have a free edge, 3 coats is going to be perfect. Now, please note this is definitely going to be on the thirsty side with a touch of texture, as the glitters are quite a bit on the larger side. So I'm going to suggest a glitter smoothing top coat underneath your glossy top coat. If you have very warm undertones to your skin like myself, this is going to look lush on you. And next is Tonight's the Night. This is a brown jelly with Aurora Shimmer, black and shifting iridescent glitter mix. So again, we have this lovely jelly. I really appreciated this one in how much it has this very warm glow to it when you build it up. So at first I figured, it's just another run-of-the-mill brown, which honestly I typically shy away from brown polish just because a lot of times if I'm not reaching for a neutral of some type, brown is usually going to look pretty neutral, especially if it's warm. But this one definitely looks almost like it's black in specific lighting. So if you're in a more dimmed area, it might look a little bit black, but it's really warm with the shimmer and the glitters. So on my full hand shot, I think you can get an idea of that. It reminds me of a very deep, vampy sort of ember-like glow on the inside of it. I guess I'm feeling a little poetic today. So again, I'd suggest a glitter smoother with this one too. And next is I Love You Very Much. See what I did there? This is a deep purple jelly with Aurora Shimmer, black and shifting iridescent glitter mix. This is a lovely, what I would consider true purple base color. I don't see any sort of blurple or blue lean to it, just straight primary purple action. And again, for this one, I'm also going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats. Again, if you have some type of free edge, 3 coats is going to be perfect. And this one, I really appreciated how the iridescent glitters to it are going to be very obvious in how they shift over between this nice reddish, copperish, and then greenish sort of effect. And the shimmer in most lighting, at least when I took my hand away from my very bright lighting area, I definitely found that it does have a green shift to it as well, but it's just a touch more subtle, so you'll see it at more extreme angles than, say, the glitters. And next is I'm a Very Neat Monster. This is an indigo jelly with Aurora Shimmer, black and shifting iridescent glitter mix. So continuing on with the jelly theme here, this one is absolutely what I would consider an indigo base color. So there's a touch of a blue undertone happening here. Now, because this is, once again, a very squishy, smooth, juicy jelly sort of finish, it's also going to build up and be very vampy and dark. So I think in most lighting situations, especially indoor, more dimmed sort of lighting, it's almost going to look black once you build it up. But when you're in brighter lighting, especially outdoor lighting too, the shimmer really glows on this one. It's very, very pretty. And next is What's Eating Dexter Morgan. This is a lime jelly with Aurora Shimmer and black and shifting iridescent glitter mix. So again, different base color, but very similar components to the others. This is what I would consider a cool toned sort of green. It's got a bit, just the slightest bit of a mossy green sort of feel with it, and I really liked how the glitters popped in this one too. So very easy shifting action between that reddish copper to green, and then the black glitters here just really screamed fall to me in general. Now this one does have more of a lighter feel to how it applies. So I think for this one, if you are somehow able to go up to 2 coats on the previous ones, I'm going to suggest, again, 3 coats for this one for sure, whether or not you have a free edge. And again, I would also highly recommend using a glitter smoothing top coat underneath your glossy top coat, and you'll get that beautiful juicy-like appearance. And finally, we have Monsters Don't Get to Live Happily Ever After. This is described as a deep teal jelly with Aurora Shimmer and then the black and shifting iridescent glitter mix. So we have a teal here. This is another one of my favorites. So I would have to say, as for this first set, I think this one and then I'm a Very Neat Monster would have to be my favorites. And I really appreciated, once again, that even though the bases are so deep, dark, and vampy, and again, some of these in very specific lighting situations might come off almost black in color, you can still really see the glitter mix. So I had no issues with fishing or needing to go in the bottle or careful placement or anything like that. I definitely liked how I didn't need to do anything specific with how I was applying, just apply it as normal for a jelly and then go about my business, and I don't have to worry about making sure I get even coverage. And next we're going to go over the Sanderson Sisters collection. I am so excited for this set. First up, we've got I Am Calm. This is a black jelly with neon green glitter mix and a hint of fine hollow glitter. So this has a very smooth jelly feel on application. Another one that is perfect in terms of I didn't need to fish, I didn't need to do careful placement. It just basically applied itself in terms of how those glitters laid down. This one's also going to dry down very flat and a touch on the thirsty side. So again, I'm going to suggest going in with a glitter smoother on this one as well. So I'm using the topper method for this one, and you can see that I got excellent coverage and I was able to stop at 2 coats for this. If you don't apply this way, then I could see you might need to go up to 3 coats on it. Again, you're seeing a glitter smoother with this one, and you can see just how plump and juicy it looks. And next is Goodbye Curl World. This is a bright purple curly with shifting iridescent flakes and black glitter mix. This is a really pretty purple base. I'm very picky on purples, but this specific shade, every time I see it, it's almost guaranteed I'm going to be picking it up. It's very, very flattering. The iridescent flakes in this one pop very well against that base color. And again, we have those black flakes in here. Now, I did want to note on one of my other fingers, I did have a black flake kind of stick up just a little bit. And I just kind of wiggled it around with the brush and pushed it back down. But anything like that, I do like to report on. This is another one that you're going to want to use a glitter smoother. And next is I Smell Children. This is a white curly with metallic glitter mix and gold flakes. So a wonderful, wonderful fall polish. I mean, this is fall to me in a bottle, literally. I'm planning on going to get my first PSL this weekend, and I think this would make a perfect mani for my nails and my drink. Really cute. Now, the base color to this, I do think is a very stark type of white, but it does have a very warm pull to it, and it could be because the glitters are kind of taking over everything else, but it's overall just a very warm, bright sort of feeling with this base of white. And next is Muk Amok. This is a fuchsia jelly with purple glitter mix, shifting iridescent flakes, aurora shimmer, and tiny purple flakies. So this definitely has a metallic feel in how it applies. It also leans a bit on the jelly side, as you're seeing on the first coat, but it is very, very dense in how it applies. And I mean that in the best way possible, just really opaque action. And for the most part, I think 2 coats is perfect for this. You can see that on the second coat, it's just very smooth, very satisfying. And because it has that metallic component to it, it dries down very, very quickly. I think a good glossy top coat is going to be perfect for this one, just to help it pop, as again, that metallic finish tends to dry down quite flat. And next is All the Weirdos Are Out. This is a silver hollow with red glitter mix and aurora shimmer. So because this is just packed full of rainbow goodness, we have another metallic sort of feel on application, and it builds very easy and just smooth like a butter on warm toast. Really satisfying on the application. For full coverage, I'm going to suggest 2 coats here. I had no issues once again with the red glitters. Everything laid down nice and flat. This also dries down quite flat because obviously it's got that holographic goodness to it, but I didn't really feel a need to use a glitter smoother with this one with how the glitters laid down. And lastly, we have I Put a Spell on You and Now You're Mine. This is a clear base with Aurora Shimmer, purple and black glitter mix. So I'm just going to be 100,000% honest. This is probably one of the most unique polishes I've worked on, and it's up there with that Britney Spears collection that released, I want to say last month or the month before. It's very much like that. It's very unique, and I mean that in the best way possible. If I had to one day come up with a top 10 list of the most unique but pretty polishes, I think I definitely put this one and that other shimmery one up in that category. Really, really pretty. I can see this one doubling as a topper, but if you want to wear it alone, which is what I'm going to go out on a whim and say it's intended for, it is just something else to build up. Very easy to spread the shimmer and those flakes across your nails and the glitters, but the shimmer is very, very shifty. So an easy shift from like oranges and greens. And I'm going to suggest going in with a thicker glossy top coat. Now these will release Friday, tomorrow, August 27th at 2 p.m. Eastern time on Glam's website. Per usual, we have a release promo. So for the first 72 hours, you can save 5% off individual shades with the code HOCUS5 or 10% off full collections with the code HOCUS10. I will break all this information down below for you guys in the description box. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite polish was in this video, because I am stoked for essentially fall releases that are coming up and spoopy season, all of that. Again, this is not the Halloween collection. Again, insert evil laugh here, but this is more as a fall collection, if you will. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.